goal setting is going to be important, right? Going to the more of the management side, what to get them focused on, goal setting, right? So what are we going to set goals around? Well, dial time, right? That's a big one, and that's very high level, right? Dial time. It's like, yeah, you got to spend time on the phone, okay? So dial time, and when looking at a ISA, which we're going to jump here in a second about what those looks like hours wise, but you probably want someone no less than 6 hours on the phone, like actual dial time. It's not 6 hours. Well, I was doing this, and I was available to make calls for 6 hours. It's like, no, you were making calls for 6 hours. Dials, depending on what they're doing, right? Whether it's outbound, whether it's inbound, dials could be anywhere between 200 in a day up to 1,000 in a day, depending on, once again, if they're handling inbound, outbound, pickup rate, things of that nature. But you do want to set a dial goal, okay? And then contacts, sometimes, right, it's worth setting a contact goal on, depending on whether, what you're focused on and what you want to see. Nurtures, of course, these are people who are qualified leads put in your pipeline. So you definitely want to have a nurture goal set. Appointments, of course, appointments lead to clients taken. So you want to have an appointment goal for this individual as well. You do want to have a client taking goal for them. Okay, this is where I see a lot of agents fall off. They don't have a client taking goal and they don't have a closing goal for their ISA. And you want that ISA completely aligned with you. If you don't sell a house, you don't make money. So why not have your ISA align with the fact that, hey, your efforts need to line up directly with me closing homes? Yes, at the end of the day, who's going to be the most responsible for taking clients? You, the agent, absolutely. Who's going to be most responsible for closing homes? Well, you, the agent, absolutely. But to have your ISA to be bought in on you taking clients, to be bought in on you closing homes, it's going to create a better alignment between you both, and it's going to have them focus on quality. Okay, how do I get a quality appointment in front of my agent? Okay, fantastic. How else can I help my agent so they can focus on clients taken and closings, right? So, with that being said, you do want to set goals around each of these items. The only one that I'd say is more of an asterisk of, like, could be a set around is contacts. Okay, contacts. And so if you feel like the ISA is struggling with nurtures, or if you feel like that, if you feel like the ISA is not necessarily getting the results that you want, then I would put a focus on contacts. Okay, you got to speak to a certain amount of people per day to get a certain amount of nurtures. But here's the thing: when you focus on goal setting and they're tracking their numbers, it all kind of becomes a math formula. How many dials do I need to make to speak to how many people? How many people do I need to speak to get to how many nurtures? How many nurtures do I need to have to set X amount of appointments? How many appointments to clients, and then how many clients to closings, right? And so, make sure their numbers are in front of them, and make sure that they're, if you have goals that you're setting around these, you're holding them accountable to those things as well.